All right, so in the last video, we basically were just testing to see if Opus Clip could polish a turd. And to be fair, it actually did pretty well. I mean, we didn't give it much, and it's turned a very bland, boring video to something with some nice video editing and some captions, which is great. Sound quality was crap, so we've basically done a bit of editing for the sound quality. We're going to see how those videos then improve after the sound check has been done and we move forward. But moving on to today, we really can't be an AI channel without an LLM. Now, there's lots of LLMs out there, all used for different things: DeepSeek, ChatGPT, you name it. There's Perplexity, Claude, there's hundreds of them, Llama. Basically, they're all pretty similar. They definitely have their quirks. Grok, for example, can be a little bit more fun. I use a few of them depending on what I want to do, but you can't go wrong with ChatGPT. Now, ChatGPT is great. It was kind of the leader. Everyone knows ChatGPT, and you cannot be an AI channel without using one of these LLMs. So what I've done is I've created ChatGPT, and going that step further is creating your own personalized GPTs. So on the left here, you have a bunch of GPTs here. Now, this has been something that I've been fiddling with and playing with and had interest in for months, if not years now. And I would highly recommend going the pro version of GPT so that you can make your own personalized GPTs here. And you can get API access. And when you start to do automations, API keys and stuff like that are really important. If you know about them, great. If you don't, maybe we'll do a video on them later and you can learn a bit. But basically, I have created GPTs to actually, well, for example, this Meta GPT, the idea here is that this is the GPT that will help me create other GPTs. And I'm saying GPT a lot, but basically, I will talk to this GPT and give me all the right information in the right format in order to create the best version of another GPT. So I've got things like AI Blacksmith, who helps me pick the best AI tools, the Trend Raider, who helps me find out some of the best trends. I've got the Organizer to keep me organized because my brain's like a bloody pinball machine. Chart Sniper to help with trading, so I like to do some trading on the side, and Chart Sniper is really good to help me analyze and review some of my trades, and all sorts of things that will help me on my version. I've even got Mr. JSON, who will help me create a JSON file for ideas around workflows in NA10 and automations. So definitely have a look at ChatGPT. He's like my 2IC. I back and forth all the time with ChatGPT, he, she, whatever you want to call them, they, and really you can't go wrong. Right? Anything you need, you can get through ChatGPT. So LLMs, absolutely key to making an automated channel. Prompt engineering is something that I'd highly recommend learning. Basically, figuring out how you can actually talk to your LLM, which is a large language model for anyone who doesn't know. And yeah, just get yourself whatever LLM you want. I actually use a few, like I said. Some of them can be a bit more down to earth, some of them can be a bit more humorous, some of them can be a bit more strict, some of them can be based on research. And yeah, they're definitely paramount to trying to get AI automation off the floor. You can bounce ideas, and in here it's got all the chats that you've ever been through. And not only that, but I mean, you can archive these, but it can actually remember certain things. So if you want, you can say, hey, what was I working on last? What's an idea for this? Helps with hook writing, script writing, all kinds of stuff. And as we move forward, obviously we need more things like branding, imagery, thumbnails, all this kind of stuff as we move forward. And ChatGPT also has Sora, so you can come up here and you can actually go into Sora, and it opens into a separate page, and you can basically create imagery for free with the same ChatGPT Pro subscription, or the plus, whatever one it is that you want to get. And you can create all kinds of images with AI here, which help with all kinds of aspects. So even brand writing, for example, let's create an image. Help me create a logo for my new brand, Beers Before Robots. I want a simple logo with a robotic beer in an orange and blackish color scheme. Okay, let's see what it comes up with there. Now hit generate. Now this is in the same, like I said, inside the same subscription as the Pro, where you get the GPTs and the API, all things that are important. You do actually have to pay for the API, I think, with Open API, but again, that's something that you delve into a little bit later. But we'll see how long this takes. It should only take a couple of minutes. And we'll see what that comes up with. you can go to my media here. Now I've actually done a little bit of playing around with this. This is the one that's generating some robots here, and you can see, I think you can just continuously create imagery, one image at a time. And yeah, here's some, look, yeah, perfect brand logo that it came up with right here, one that I had before. You can download that and bang, we have our logo. So look at this, we can just simple download, and we can even go and add that over to our YouTube page right now. Where's the channel here? Just to give a little bit more of a personal touch to the brand, right? And my computer is slow, but anyway, here we go. We can upload an image. And hopefully in our downloads, which we just had, we'll have Beers Before Robots. There you go, look at that. Plain and simple, done. So that's how AI can help with branding. You can see simple logo there, easily added. And now I've got a little bit more of a personal touch rather than just a big ugly green bee. Right, simple, done, and yeah, definitely a great aspect of these LLMs. Now I'm gonna, as we move forward with this project, you will see me using ChatGPT for pretty much everything. We'll be going back and forth for ideas, branding, hooks, script writing. We'll create a new GPT to write hooks and scripts, and yeah, we'll Viral Hooksmith already created actually, but we will do one for script writing and everything. So looking forward to seeing how ChatGPT and other LLMs can help boost our productivity, especially through API keys and automation, and captioning images, for example, and creating hashtags automatically and all that kind of stuff. So that's what we'll be using it for as we move forward, and probably 101 other things. But for now, let's just see how we can help it with our branding. All right, that'll be it for now.